Hey, good morning to everyone. It is Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Actions. What's going on? You coming with me for the drive this morning? We're gonna go pick up some pigeons, and I said, hey, let's see if I can do it like I used to do it in the olden days, the OG, the original days. So I got the old camera set up, so this will work. Let's hope it does work. Everything seems to be working, but guys, this show works best if you participate. I know wherever you're watching, it's probably really, really early here in the morning. You could be asleep, or you could be laying in bed scrolling through, and if you come across this, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, right now it is 9:28 in the morning here in Belgium. And I'm driving to pick up pigeons that I had pre-selected with Dan Rego. So we're going to head out there. I just wanted to remind everyone, tonight's a big, big, big night at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. We've got the remarkable auction closing of some super pigeons, guys. Some absolute super pigeons combination. Paulton and Landon. I'm going to post up their photos so you can see right here. This is the combination here. Oh, let's push that up. There they are. Again, it's a sprint loft. It should say sprint in middle. They go right out to 500 kilometers. These birds are fantastic. They have Olympiada pigeons into the short middle distance. These pigeons are fantastic. And again, there's the auction there. There's only 4 lots, okay? Lot number 1, lot number 2.
1 kilometer, turn left onto a T-line.
Thank you, you're my best girl. Lot number 1 and lot number 2 are the proven racers, okay? The first cock there, lot number 1, he's got over 30 top prizes. Any birdage from 2,700 right down to 500 birds. Okay, no doubles there, no doubles. And the hen, she's got, I believe, about 27. Okay, and again, from 2,700 pigeons right down to about 400 or 500 kilometers, going from 150 kilometers to basically 500, 450, 500. So those are the 2 proven racers in the sale, and I'm going to switch the camera back over. I'm going to see if we got any comments. If we do have comments,
turn left onto a T-line.
Of course, I always got to look for the comments when I'm turning left. Let's see if I can get these comments up here. Oh, I'm making a left. We are connected to YouTube. Jeffrey McCann, of course, Jeff's with us.
Ethics light, turn right.
Mike Green, what's going on? It's 1:32. How can we get all the truck drivers driving? Jeff, I don't know what you're doing in the morning. Oh, I gotta hit the recover. This is the trick to doing this while driving. Good morning. Yes, good morning. I'm going to rotate the camera back around so y'all can see where I'm going. Let's rotate her up. Let's hope we don't have a problem. Again, guys, I'm going to look for your comments. I'll probably just be able to read them and not be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Post them. But if you guys have a question or a comment, let me know and I will read it out. So we're going to Dan Rego's, and it's for you guys not knowing,
at the light, turn right.
It's a middle distance loft.
13 toward Hasselt.
Sprint middle. Again, almost identical to the Paulton and Landon's. He has done well on nationals when he flies them. He's not a big national flyer. That doesn't mean he doesn't fly against the big birdage, but his results are really, really good. He's a reference from Dirk Leekens, so that's why we're here. Where are you heading today? So I'm heading to Dan's, as I said, Mike. Where are you heading, Mike? So you're gonna come with me. I don't know. Do you guys like this kind of stuff? You let me know. But in the Paulton and Landon auction, and I'm going to get to Van Zoren. Guys, you guys know Van Zoren, so you guys know the quality of those pigeons. But Van Zoren introduced me to Paulton and Landon, Peter and Fiona. and the quality of the birds.
For about 44 kilometers, continue straight.
The quality of those pigeons are second to none. I mean, absolutely second to none. And guys, Stephen Collins is here. Stephen Collins handled the pigeons. Good morning, mates. Nice sports car. Yeah, she's a supercar. Stephen, this would be your kind of car, and you can see my map is up and going. Everywhere you go in Belgium takes an hour, so it doesn't matter if you're going 15 kilometers or you're going 100 kilometers. It takes you always an hour. I want a good pigeon from you, yeah? Well, guys, the Pontin and Lanen pigeons, I'm recommending big time. It's a diamond in the rough. The auction closing tonight is a diamond in the rough. Now, if lot number 1 and lot number 2 go for a little bit too high for your price point, I get that. It's a proven racer. They're going to be good breeders. They're off super breeders as well, okay? Their history repeats itself. But here's the trick, guys. The lot number 4, that's their pick in the sale, okay? It's from a foundation breeder. The lot number 4 in this sale, guys. Mike Green's just getting home. Well, that's good, Mike. This one's for you. And as we drive to Dan's, we're having a bit of fun here this morning, guys. This show works best when you participate. Hey, it's 9:30 in the morning. In North America, it's probably 3:30 in the morning. In Idaho, it's probably 2:30 in the morning. But you guys are with us, and we appreciate that. And in Australia, what time is it in Australia? Nobody has a damn clue what time it is in Australia. But Stephen Collins is with us. Nice to see you that you made it home, my friend. Now, let me rotate. Okay, I want to tell you guys, I want you to look. Tonight's going to be all about this lot number 4. Okay, the half-brother to this pigeon. Last season in racing, the red cock, you're going to see him. Half-brother to this pigeon right here. Flew the entire season and did not race? Did not miss. Did not miss in the complete season. Always scored in the points. He's a red cock. Now, I wish this one was red, but it's not. She's absolutely beautiful. She's a 10 out of 10. This hen, out of this world. And again, there's only 4 lots in the auction. So you know what that means, guys? You don't have a lot. There's not a lot. You gotta focus. So if you want proven racers, you've got your lot 1s and your lot 2s. And if you want, hey, just off their super pigeons, like I'm making like that's a bad thing, you're gonna have no problems there. Good morning from Portugal. Good morning. We love Portugal. Geez, please tell me, what's the temperature in Portugal? Because Belgium right now, it is a whopping about 3 degrees. So if you could let me know as we head to Dan Rego's. Dan doesn't know I'm recording, so if Dan is watching, sorry Dan, I'm going to sort of just drive in on this one. But that's what it is. It is what it is. Reminder, guys, this show works best when you participate. And then, tomorrow night, we've got the auction closing of Combination Van Zuren. Yes, guys, Olympic Henny. It's all about Olympic Henny. What more can I say on those pigeons? I've been selling those pigeons now for 5 seasons, okay? Can you imagine in 5 seasons, people who have purchased have won club and combine races? But hey, there's more. There's more. One Loft Racing, Florida Pigeon Derby, $102,000. 50% combination Van Zoren, right from Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. That's right, folks. Are we bringing you the heavy hitters? Yes, we are. This auction, though, that closes tonight, this one here, you've never heard of them. Maybe last year you did. The auction was very small. Very nice auction. Great pigeons went out. This auction, again, is the same way. But what did they bring? They brought proven racers, and they pushed the envelope harder. Let's see what the comment says here. Birds are related. Yes. Between these, there was nothing between these birds. You know what I'm saying here. Ranked is a 10. Thank you, Stephen. I'm just because I'm on an angle. Maybe I got. You know what I got to do? Yeah, here we go. There was nothing between these birds. All rated 10. Yes, 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 guys. Stephen Collins tells you they're all rated 10. He handled them. Temperature is 14 in Portugal, so even Portugal has normal conditions. Combination Van Zoren pigeons are super. They're a 10. Mike, I know you love them. I think you're gonna love these as well. Mike, take the 1 and 2 or the 4. Oh, and number 3, it's no slouch either. I'm having a tea while I'm driving, English breakfast tea. And there you guys see what the roads are like here. But the quality of the pigeons in these next 2 sales, you know, I have people that ask me this question, and it's a really tough question. And I think Steven, I think the people that were on this last Pigeon Boss tour, they can answer to this, because a lot of the breeders that we went to, we added a bonus feature of selecting auction birds, so they can see what we select. And you know, people ask me this exact question. If Ryan, if you were to get pigeons to fly in Belgium or to fly in Canada or to fly anywhere, what loft would you get pigeons from? And my answer, okay, my answer's always the same. Geez, I don't know, just any one of our breeders, I would try them. Any one of the breeders, I would try them. It doesn't matter. Is it Sonia Vandermeulen? Is it Van Hee? Is it Annex Gochan? Is it Dirk Leekens? Is it Dan Rago? Is it Van Zoren? Is it Pottenlanen? Is it, you know, the list goes on. Is it Serge Van Alsecker? Is it Patrick Books? Is it Derek Walsh? Is it May Pigeons? Is it Formula One? You know, I don't know. The reason I don't know is because all the pigeons I've seen and photographed and handled, all of them, they are super 10s. Alfred gives very good info. Yes, Alvin does. Stop drinking Heather's teas. Well, we're drinking Heather's teas. The hell with Heather. They left, so what can we do? And the only reason why, guys, I turn the camera is when I'm driving, so I can just read the comments to make it safe. Is it really safe to do this? I don't know, but does it really matter? Not really. We're having fun, and you guys are with me on this chilly, damp morning. We're going to pretend we're in Portugal, because I'm pretty sure in Portugal it's sunny right now, and it's 14 degrees. So 14 is better than 4, but 10 degrees difference. 10 degrees is a big difference. Hopefully you guys liked yesterday the loft of Pottenlanen. We went over there. I had to do some videoing, a little bit of videoing, and we looked at the lot number 4's parents. That's our feature in this sale coming up. Well, lot number 4, guys, take a look at it. It's their pick in the sale. People always ask me what my picks are. It's almost getting now impossible for me to select, because if I get anyone, I'd be happy. But that lot number 4, very, very special pigeon. Again, it has Jills in it from Peter Vandermeer. That's their foundation breeder. And Peter Vandermeer's foundation breeder, Jills, is down from Guy Vandenauer. So guys, you see how all of our breeders work within each other? Guy Vandenauer, Peter Vandermeer, Combe Van Zoren, Pottenlanen. Look, all together. Okay? Same thing. I'm going to Dan Rago's now. Dan Rago, Dirk Leekens. The trade birds back and forth. You see, all the breeders, the birds work within each other. So don't be shy of these pigeons, guys. Don't be shy. Mike Green posted up a comment. Mike, it's nice to see you on. Sometimes I think we're on all different times, but let me read this comment up. What did Mike Green say? I've gotten many nice birds from Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Quality breeders. Well, Mike, thank you very, very much. I'm glad that you like them. And Mike, you have a great selection. You put a lot of trust into us, and I really, really appreciate that. People who buy our birds, I have to say thank you. Sometimes we forget to say thank you to the people who buy the pigeons, because not only are you buying the pigeons from the breeders and from Feathers Elite, you have to put your trust into us. You have to put your trust that we're going to go and select the pigeons that I think you guys would want. Again, I'm very, very fussy. I try to be very, very fussy. Sometimes you have to give or take a little bit, but overall, I'm always pushing the breeders for their very, very best. I say if we don't give our best, we're not going to get our best result for the buyers, and it's up to you guys to get the results. We have something coming up here for Christmas that I think you guys are going to like. It's a little giving back to our buyers. Okay, so we hope you guys are going to like what's going to come out here in the next week or so here for the Christmas holiday. But you have to stay tuned for that. As we drive to Dan's, you see the windmills in the corner there. I'm hoping today it's going to warm up, but it looks like it's going to be shitty weather here all week. We've got a busy week coming. Tomorrow I'll be at Krista Becker's. I'll be selecting auction birds. I'll be doing a loft tour video that I have to record, so I'll be there tomorrow. Today I'll be photographing Dan Rego's birds for auction. And tomorrow I'm going to pick up Krista Becker's birds as well. So, busy day there. This weekend, it doesn't stop. And again, tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time, Feathers Elite time, the Pot and Lane auction will be closing. And then tomorrow night, we have again Combe Van Zoren closing. And I think both auctions are going to close like freight trains. Quality of the birds just super high. And I ask you guys, what's your favorite birds that we've sold? Do you guys have a favorite, or is there something that you've missed that you've wanted to try? Please let me know in the comments below. As we head to Dan's, 24 minutes away. What is my green post here? Let's read it out. I've gotten many nice birds. Feathers Elite Auctions, quality breeders. Okay, yes, I read that one. Sorry, I thought it was just a new comment that popped up. It didn't. How's the feed going, guys, while I'm driving as well? Is it okay? I wanted to start this sort of when I got on the highway. That way, if there's any technical problems, I'd be able to do it on a straight line instead of swerving through the towns. But I'll have to get off here in 24 kilometers. I didn't feel like getting out of bed this morning, but I had to be at Dan's for 10 to grab these birds. I'm going to come back and continue with my day. Jeff posts in a comment, they are all super pigeons. Hendo, what's going on? They're all super pigeons, evening from down under. Yes, Jeff Henderson, we call him Hendo, Henrod. He was on our Pigeon Boss tour. He had a good time. I think we pigeoned him out. I think we gave him too much pigeons. But again, guys, that's a gentleman that was on the tour. He looked at all the pigeons from all the different lofts. And again, very, very hard to select. When you start to look, it becomes harder and harder. And then it just comes down to, I think, a preference on maybe what breeder you like a little better, or what bird catches your eye, or the pedigree, something like that. Because we're going to make sure that the quality of the pigeon is super high. Mike Green posts up a comment. Really like the Van Zorns and my Patrick Books, and looking forward to breeding out of my Willie birds. Jeez, I'm drooling at the lips right now, Mr. Mike Green. Yes, all super pigeons. And again, all the pigeons that Mike Green there in those groups have purchased, they're basically a middle distance pigeon. Patrick's will go out to the middle, no problem, but he's more sprint. As I'm having my English breakfast tea, one thing I will say, tea is a little different than coffee. But I find tea holds the heat better than coffee. I mean, again, that's because I'm drinking out of a Yeti, but anyways, so you guys see what the weather looks like here today. It's kind of dreary and shitty, but hopefully it clears up. Again, when we get to Dan's, it'll be great, because the birds we've already selected. And if you were on the Pigeon Boss tour, you did go to Dan's. And you know, the great part about Dan's is we went to their chocolate shop, or their family's chocolate shop. I think it's his sister-in-law's chocolate shop, actually. Regardless, but that was super fun. And quality of the chocolates was great. They even do at their shop, they do chocolate logos. So I thought that was pretty cool. But the details that Dan Rego puts into his loft and everything is exquisite. He's got a real nice group of pigeons, and I think you guys are going to really, really, really like the quality of these birds. We selected them; they were nice. Again, mid-9s to 10s, but you know, you got to try them out. Again, not a big name yet, but it's the quality of the pigeons, and you need. I say, guys, if everyone is flying Jansons, you don't go at them with Jansons. You go at them with something new, something fresh. And I'm just using Jansen just because it's a name that everyone knows, you know. 13 kilometers to go. And Van de Bosch produced Susie Q, that's right. Nice family, unbelievable loft, says Stephen Collins. That is right, their loft is unbelievable, and they took a cattle barn and turned it into a pigeon loft. It is so funny though how the lofts that you go to, you see a lot of them with those infrared heaters. We seen it there yesterday at Pottenlanen. Dan Rego, he has the heaters as well. Guys, do I think it's important for your race lofts to have the heaters? Yes, I do. Also, guys, styrofoam blocks, okay? Thick insulated styrofoam block. If you can get your pigeons to stand on them, make it a crown, your pigeons will, they will shine, they will thrive, because those insulated blocks, they insulate the heat through the pigeon, I seen that at Paul McAloy's. I always thought that was good. Mike Green posts this up. Mike, I hope you're having a wild turkey right now while you're watching this. Oh, let's just get this around. So many quality breeders, you can't go wrong with any of the breeders. Hey, Mike Green, I have a question for you, brother, because you're on right now.
10 kilometers, take exit 27 onto E313 and north 2 toward Hasselt.
Thank you. Mike Green, you got to come on the next Pigeon Boss tour. I'm hoping you'll be on it, because Stephen Collins says we got to get some Americans on the trip. He likes to party with the Americans, and I will tell you, Stephen, I think if you get together with Mike Green, you guys will have a great time. And Hendo, you were taken out by the little elves, but that's okay. 9 kilometers to go. We're 18 kilometers from our destination. 18 kilometers, 18 minutes until we get to Dan's.
2 lanes.
What did Hendo say? We're calling him Hendo, guys, because that's the name he goes for. Hendo, I call him Henrod. There he is. Dan's birds are amazing, and his old bird he is flying would be the most people's stock loft. Yeah, guys, you know, it was so funny because at Dan's, we got to handle his breeders, okay? And his breeder cocks, I'll give his breeder cocks a 10. Breeder cocks, super nice. But then when we got to handle his breeder hens, they were really nice, but not as nice as the cocks. But when we went and handled his race hens, oh my God, they were unbelievable. But that made sense because the stock cocks are so nice, and normally it transfers over to the daughters being nice. So I think sometimes that's what it is. You get it. You can see it changing. You know, cocks to hens, fathers share the genes to the daughters. Some would say. I don't know what you guys think, but that's what I seen. Again, if you want to have super good racing hens, you better make sure your cocks are great, but you still need great hens. You need hens that can do 500, 600, 700 kilometers. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for pigeons that can work between 8 and 10 hours, or 7 to 10 hours in that middle distance on the wing. You're not going to go wrong. And the great thing about all these pigeons that we offer is these guys don't specialize in one-off races, but when the birds get sent out, they do very, very well. Again, I'll take Eddie Grugens. He's a Kieveran flyer, okay? But his family goes back to 30 years where he had National Ace pigeons. National Ace pigeons mean middle distance pigeons, okay? National Ace greater middle distance. The Maurice Blood. Take a look also at Feathers Elite running right now. We got the match pairs. Okay, we've got Joost Goosen, again, middle distance flyer, and we've got Eddie Grugens. What you pay, you get the pair for. Okay, these are pairs as the breeders would put them together. So that's your last chance to get Eddie Grugens and Joost Goosen. I don't know if they'll be back again next year, so grab them while you can. And away we go. Mike Green says, hoping to get just have such busy schedule. Oh, I know you are, Mike. I know you are. You need to get it. You need some time away from the family for your own pigeon time. But the Pigeon Boss Tour, guys, if you like and you're way into seeing lofts, that's what you're going to see. It's primarily first pigeons. Then we do a little bit of sightseeing. Maybe we should do a little more sightseeing. Sometimes I think it overwhelms people when they see, you know, loft after loft and the quality. You know, it gets, what is it, a little overwhelming, I think. good luck there. Good luck.
In 2 kilometers, take exit 27 onto E313
My friend from
and
Germany.
north 2 toward Hasselt.
Again, we are always looking. I'm looking for some super German lofts. Yes, we are going to go back to Frank Elkman's. How can I not go back to Frank Elkman's? Those results of his Leo Herman pigeons are second to none. We've always had super results with the Elkman pigeons. And next weekend, I'm going to go to Cassel in Germany for the show. So you guys are going to come along with me for that experience. And again, we will have auctions running. Who will be up next? I cannot tell you. But Pioneer Club Sensation in China. Sensation. And we've got
the right lane to take exit 27 onto E313
some very,
and
very
north 2 toward
special
Hasselt.
pigeons opening up this weekend as well. We've got special pigeons closing. We got special pigeons opening. Feathers Elite, we just raise it to another level. We keep pushing the envelope, and here we go. We're getting off the highway. Oh, we're going to get past. There we go. There goes Cold
Take
Trickle.
the
Look at him
exit,
go.
Then continue on to Stebertskiesel.
People love to just push the envelope driving, you know.
Use the right lane to continue on to Stebertskiesel.
I used to be a fast driver. It gets you there no quicker. It's more stressful. You burn more fuel, and you know, you're only going to save a minute or 2 tops. But people, look at that guy cut me off. Look, we're sitting at the same damn red light, aren't we? Have a nice Eddie Grugenberg. Yes, you do, Mike. Yes, you do. Mike Green's got all the best of the best from Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Can you imagine it's 5 degrees here and people are still riding motorcycles? Unbelievable. So yeah, the BMW and I, he cut me off, and look at, we're still sitting at a red light. So it proves, guys, just take your time when you drive. You are welcome at my stand in Cassel. Stand number 003, Hubs of the Netherlands. We will be there. I will come to visit you. We'll look at some pigeons. And you never know, guys. You never know. Again, I believe that the Cassel show is the largest show now in Europe, or it is the
In
largest.
4.5 kilometers, turn left onto St. Martin.
I know Annemie Van Heen will be there, Emile Denny's, I'm sure Benzing will be there. All the booths, there'll be a lot of booths. I've never been, so for me it's kind of nice to see something completely new. We're gonna try that out. It's about a 4-hour drive, so it'll be fun. I'll bring you guys along for the ride. We are 8 kilometers away, guys, from our destination. Great participation, guys, this morning. You make my hour drive a lot more pleasant, and you kind of get to see the Belgian countryside, the bumps and the turns and the crazy drivers. You get to see it all. So many wood pigeons here. Oh, let's see. What does the question say here on YouTube? Our YouTube question says, can't wait. can't find them, grind them. That is correct. That's our saying from Hendo. We got both Jeffs on, Jeff McCann and Hendo. Jeff McCann was our Pigeon Boss first Jeff, and then Jeff Henderson was our Pigeon Boss second Jeff. Amazing. On both Pigeon Boss tours, I had 2 Jeffs. Price of making memories, guys. If you can't find them, grind them. And away we go. Man, I got cars behind me. There's a lineup. Always on these roads, you feel like you want to go faster, but you can't. There's a lot of cameras here, and always looking for lofts in the backyard. Mike Green says, still nice and green over there. Oh, it's never not green because it's always raining and it never freezes. I mean, a little bit of frost here or there. Last night we had some snow, but yeah, it only sat on the ground for about 10 minutes, and that was it. But it's funny, when you rent cars here, they'll warn you that they don't have snow tires on the cars. So we're gonna see if we can just take the baskets right into Dan's and grab the birds. Maybe you guys can come with me before I wrap it up. That way you guys can kind of get a little sneak peek. I think Dan will be okay with it. Again, Dan Rego, Super Pigeons. He is coming up at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. That's right, guys. We did his match pair last year, and I was so blown away by the pigeons. Wow, Dirk put me onto them, and you could see right away from the pigeons, the loft, and the people. These are people that I want to deal with. These are people I want to represent. These are people that I know that put 100% into their pigeons.
In 1 kilometer, turn left onto St. Martin Plain.
He's an electrician, and if you see his electrician work, it's unbelievable. You always got to remember, too, when they're driving here, watch out for the bicycle riders. You hit a bicycle rider, it's not going to be good. And there's bicycle riders everywhere. When you least think there's going to be one, there's a bicycle rider there. We are 7 minutes away from Dan's. I really like Dan's. See, people driving crazy here, like cold trickling, 50 kilometers. We're in a 50 zone. I'm doing 60, and we're hitting bumps. We're jumping. Look at, It's a 50 zone. Take your time, guys. Heaven forbid a bicyclist comes out, or a child. Hard enough to stop doing 50. But anyways, each to their
Turn
own.
left onto St. Martin Plain. Then take a slight left turn onto Oppenstred.
I gotta get a new mouse. I dropped my mouse and broke it, so now I gotta invest in a new mouse.
In 300 meters, take a slight left turn onto Oppenstred.
Just concentrating, guys, while we do this. You don't want to make a wrong turn here.
Take a slight left turn onto Oppenstred.
All the cobblestone, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Jeff McCann, how did your cobblestone path turn out that you were going to build?
In 2.5 kilometers, turn left onto Brodestred.
Oh. By the time you get off these bumps, you either got to go to the bathroom or your neck's sore. Again, what do you guys think? Should we put on another Pigeon Boss tour? You guys let me know. Here's another bump. Oh. They're like jumps here. They're like, I don't know why they have so many of these, but they sure do. 5 minutes away till we get to Dan's. You guys have been great on here this morning. Another set of bumps. I always like looking though for pigeon loss. You don't see any birds really flying, the odd group. But what is Mike saying here? I got nobody behind me, so let's read this comment. I see that kind of driving all day. Yeah. Everyone's always in a hurry. Hurry to go to the grave. Still working on it. Still working on his cobblestone. Well, you should have had that done by now, Jeff. A little bit further to go, guys, before we're at Dan's. Yes, please. More tours. So that's one for the tours. We might put on another one. Again, it's going to depend on the participation. I'd love to have a little bit larger one, maybe
In 1 kilometer,
of
turn left onto Grove
6
Street.
people. 3s are good, 4's good. I like to get to the 6. I think it's better. I think the group, it'll be a little more camaraderie. And again, we're always thinking and planning and making adjustments. So, this is actually a good road. This is a good video to do here today because there's not too much turning, surprisingly. Not far now, guys. 3 minutes away. Do you want me to keep the broadcast rolling when I go to Dan's, or should I shut it down? You guys let me know.
Turn left onto Grove Street. In 1.8 kilometers, the destination is on your right.
Destination's on my right. Oh, yeah. We're going to go to the loft. We're going to go by a loft here on the right side. I think it's an abandoned pigeon loft. Bump. Oh. Again, guys, running at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, you have combination pot and laning. So don't be shy. If you've never tried result pigeons, these are the pigeons for you. Your lots number 1 and 2, both proven racers out of super breeders. Okay? History repeats itself. Jeff Henderson says, a hunter tour. Stephen Collins is working on transportation. Hendo, you got to get the group from Australia, man. Maybe we just got to do an Australian tour.
In 1
You know,
kilometer,
Jeff,
the destination is on your right.
what if there was something else, Jeff, that you wanted to see more of? Was there something else? I mean, was there something that was missing? Normally, I like to do that on the final day, but we had the worst food poisoning ever, and I couldn't sort of touch base with Jeff being the new guy on the trip. I had a couple extra days with Steven and Heather, so we talked about some things that we want more of or less of, or you know. And I never got that moment to ask you because you wanted to stay as far away from me as possible in case it was some type of a disease or something. But it was just the croquettes killed me and Steven. We were exiting through both orifices. It was bad. Here we go, guys. Pulling into Dan Rago's. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to ask him, and if he doesn't want the camera, I'm going to have to shut it down. If he says, hey, it's okay, you can bring the camera. If it cuts out, it cuts out. If it stays going, it stays going. No bitching, no whining, and no complaining. But I will say, these 2 auctions that close this weekend, yep, they are nice. You will like the quality. You will be blown away. But anytime I get super proven racers, I can't lie. I have to say, it's my pick of the weekend.
The destination is on your right. Arrived.
Here we are. If you can't find them, grind them. Here we go, guys. Yeah, I will give you, okay,